This is a demonstration of Stanza, a free digital book reader for the Apple iPhone and iPod Touch. Once you install Stanza from the App Store, you can launch it by tapping its icon. You will be shown your library, which initially just contains a couple of books, Alice in Wonderland and a welcome book. We will show you later how to add more books to your library, but first let's open up Alice by tapping the book entry. Reading a book is simple. To go to the next page, tap anywhere on the right side of the screen. To go back, tap on the left side of the screen. If you prefer, you can also turn pages more slowly by sliding your finger horizontally across the screen. To dim or brighten the screen, slide your finger vertically along the length of the screen. This is useful for dimming the screen for nighttime reading. Tapping on the center of the screen will bring up the book's controls. In the middle of the screen, you will see a summary with the current chapter name, where you are in the chapter, and where you are in the book. At the bottom, you will see a slider which you can use to navigate through the book, as well as a customizable toolbar. First, let's look at the leftmost button, which can be used to show the chapters and notes in a book. You can use this list to jump to any chapter in the book. If you want to add a bookmark, tap the upper right corner of a page to dog-ear it. To add a note to the book, tap on a paragraph and hold your finger there for a moment. The text detail view will then appear, where you can interact with the text by selecting and copying, as well as looking up word definitions in an online dictionary, adding notes, and sharing the text through mail, Twitter, or Facebook. Let's just make a note of this passage. Tapping and holding also works for images, which can be useful for zooming in to inspect large pictures. To view your bookmarks and annotations, the same toolbar button is used as for the table of contents, from which you can view, edit, delete, or share your annotations. You can also edit or jump to your bookmarks. The next toolbar button is the Settings button, which you can use to control a wide variety of display and behavior preferences. Stanza allows a great deal of customization for your book display, with settings for font, size, color, themes, margins, and spacings. You should play around with the settings until you find the ones you are most comfortable with. The next toolbar button toggles between nighttime and daytime reading modes. And the next button lets you search in the book. The last button provides more options and allows you to customize the buttons on the toolbar, but for now, let's go out of the book using the button in the upper left corner and find some more books to add to our library. On the main screen, the Library tab shows the books in your personal library. The adjacent Get Books tab is used to obtain more books. The Catalog section provides a list of commercial bookstores, as well as a wide variety of free book sources. Let's take a look at the Feed Books catalog, which contains a huge number of free books in the public domain. Each catalog has its own way of organizing its books, but many have a Popular Books entry, which you can use to see the list of books that are the most frequently downloaded. Once you find a book you would like to download, you can just tap on it to read a summary. And then you can tap the Download button to import it into your library. An alternative to browsing through a catalog's hierarchy of books is to use the Search button. On pages that list multiple books, you can download them all at once with the button in the upper right corner. Once you have downloaded your books, You have them in your library for reading whenever you like. If you have your own books on your computer, you can also add those to Stanza's library. There are a number of different ways to do this that are discussed in the Stanza Frequently Asked Questions, but one of the easiest ways is to use the Stanza desktop program, which is available as a free download for Windows and Macintosh. Once you have opened a book in Stanza Desktop and have enabled sharing, you can go to the Shared section of the Get Books tab. If you are connected to the same Wi-Fi network as Stanza Desktop, you should see your computer's name in the list. Tap on it to see a list of the shared books. As with the Catalog section, you can tap on the book to see more information, or just download them all into your Stanza library. Stanza also has a wide range of other features, such as the cover flow library browsing, custom groups, dictionary word lookup, manual catalogs, sharing your place in the book via Twitter and Facebook, and cover art lookup. Millions of people around the world have enjoyed using Stanza to read their favorite books wherever they go. We hope that you will too.